Hey, it's Kimber and Jefferson here, and I saw on a post in the socials about this woman. She was trying to cut calories, and she was like, "Oh my God, what are the best creamer alternatives so that I don't have cream in my coffee?" And I was like, Sweet Georgia Brown, I get it, right? In order to lose weight, we have to have a caloric deficit. And she was looking at her coffee, and unless you're drinking 50 cups a day, or you have what we call here in Boston going to Dunkin's and getting an extra, you're probably better served looking for other areas in your nutrition to cut back in those calories, right? And so for me, every day I have cream in my coffee. It makes me happy. It brings me joy, right? Some mornings I'm laying in bed and I don't want to get out of bed, and then I'm like, oh, I get to have coffee right now. And so I want you to really think about, every time that you try to lose weight, why does it have to start with, here are all the things I'm giving up? Why can't we start with, okay, what can I add to my nutrition? And one of the things that, many of us can always add, we could always add some water. We can always add some fruit and vegetables, right? Because if we were to look at what we had yesterday or what we had today, we probably aren't going to see a whole lot of fruit and vegetables. Because I know for myself, I fall victim to the water thing. I fall victim to the fruit and vegetable thing. So think about, what can I add, right? Versus always feeling like I got to give up all of these things in order to, lose the weight. With that said, the second place that people will go to is that they're like, oh, I'm going to have a green juice because that way I can get my vegetables in that way. Well, don't get me wrong. I love me a good green juice. A green juice with a good spike of ginger, woo, makes me happy. But I know that it's a moderation thing, because green juice, the reason why, everyone says have fruits and vegetables is because of the fiber. And when I juice it, I take the fiber out. And I don't know if any of you have a juicer. It's a bitch to clean. But in the little basket, it's literally all the fiber, all the pulp is being extracted by juicing it. And so that's the main purpose of having fruits and vegetables, is the fiber in those fruits and vegetables make you feel fuller. They also help you poop, so help you get rid of the toxins in your body. So by doing that, I'm removing a good chunk of why a vegetable makes it so important in your nutrition. The second thing is, when I buy commercially created green juice, it's heated, right? They have to pasteurize it in order for it to be able to last on the shelf. In order for it to be last on the shelf, that means when I heat it, that means I'm killing some of the nutrients that make it, the fruit and vegetables, so amazing, right? The third thing is that fruit, we're having, for some people, having like kale, spinach, and cucumber and lemon, that's just like not palatable for a lot of people. So what they'll do is they'll throw in, some fruit to give it that nice flavor. Well, I'm never going to tell anyone to not have fruit, but having fruit juice is straight up sugar, right? And so when I have the green juice and it has more fruits in it than vegetables, I'm basically drinking a juice, right? And many of us know that juices are just empty calories. So here's where I challenge you: instead of going for that green juice, like, yeah, sure, from time to time, have a great green juice, awesome. But focus on having that actual vegetable, right? Getting in at least, 3 to 6 cups of actual vegetables in your life would be fabulous. And then the last thing is, take everything in moderation, right? Small changes will lead to more consistency. And that is the ultimate Fit Girl Magic formula, is that we have great habits that lead to great routines, that lead to consistency. And it's the consistency that's going to get you the results that you're looking for. So instead of saying, how can I cut the cream from my coffee, focus on, what's one thing I can add today? I'd love to hear what that is. Leave me a comment below.